Yo, what is good YouTube? Today we are back once again with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video, and in today's video we are back on the ladder once again with another one of our Regulation C teams. As you can see here in front of you, we have a team I like to call the Iron Fish. I know, kind of weird considering there's like 8 different ones with iron in the name, but it is the Chi-Yu Iron Jugulus combo paired up with Fluttermane, also known I guess as the Flutterfish plus Tailwind, however you want to call it. It's my personal favorite call right now to play. I absolutely love Iron Jugulus. I think it is one of the most underrated ones at the minute. It is a team I've been using now for a couple of weeks. Obviously, as you can see here, it's a different variant to what we've used in the past. But yeah, just to round out the rest of the team, we do have the MausApe. Now, I think MausApe is incredibly good right now into a lot of the slower paced teams. Obviously, you know, there are these hyper offensive teams out there with, you know, Chanpao Dragonite, obviously the Flutterfish, but there are a lot of other stall teams out there with things, you know, like the other Tinglu and whatnot. And then to round out the team as well, we have the Great Tusk. I think Great Tusk is one of those fantastic partners with Iron Jugulus. It is right there along the lines with Garchomp. I think on some teams Garchomp might fit better, but because my team is pretty weak to Tinglu, having something that is both good into non-Terra Tinglu and Terra Poison Tinglu is super important, I think, and Great Tusk obviously fills that role. But anyway, guys, if you could obviously as well, like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 1k subs. Yeah, it's been great the last like couple days. We've shot right up there. At the time of recording this, I think we're roughly 10 off. So hopefully by the time you're seeing this, we've hit 1k. If not, yeah, help us out. Obviously, road to 1k. We're almost there, boys. Thank you. But yeah, of course, boys. Yeah, that's it. Let's jump into the battles. Okay, so we have a pretty scary looking offensive team here. Obviously they also have Tailwind, which is really scary. This is going to be tricky. Obviously too, they do have that that Scizor as well, another really good one at the minute. Okay, how do we want to do this? So I'm not that scared of a Fluttermane on lead here, just because there's nothing, you know, incredibly broken to pair it with. Trading Tailwind does seem good. But what do we want to get next to it? Probably Great Tusk. I feel like Great Tusk is like a fine lead next to it here. Because what does Tusk lose to? I mean, Tusk is fine into most of my opponent's team. MausApe as well isn't actually that bad considering. I think I will go MausApe with Tailwind in the back. Do I want the Heat Wave though? Yeah, I think I want the Heat Wave in the back here. I think MausApe does look really good. If the Fluttermane had a Chi-Yu next to it, it would feel a lot scarier, I think. But looking at my opponent's team here, we should be okay. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait and see what they go for here, but yeah, I think this should be an okay lead into my opponent. Oh, he's got that shiny Decky Dewey. Alright, so Great Tusk and Talonflame. Okay, so this was actually a combo I thought we may see coming out here. And I think this is fine. Do we ever want to go for a bulk up here? I mean, like, bulk up is okay if we go like bulk up and then maybe Terra follow me. Obviously, what we've got to be really careful here of is the burn coming out into our Annihilate. But I think we should hopefully be able to outpace this. Well, not outpace it. Obviously, my opponent will outpace us. But it should be able to put us into a position where we can start taking KOs and hope that we're able to live at least 2 attacks coming out of this Great Tusk on our Annihilate here. Will definitely be interesting to see here if they go for the Tailwind, if they go for the Brave Bird, if they go for the Willow. I would maybe expect like a CC plus Willow to come out here. Okay, and the Brave Bird there is there. That's really good for us. We eat that. Now pray to God our opponent goes for the CC. Okay, he is actually slower than us too, which is very interesting. Is this my fast ape? Okay, and that's huge. That is why we obviously went for the Terra there. I'm confused though. Is this my fast ape? Yeah, no, I'm not that quick. Only 126, which means this guy's a very bulky Great Tusk. I'm happy just to go for this here, and then we can just go for the protect. Actually, this was potentially a misplay. I mean, we know we outspeed the Great Tusk here, and we're +1 defense, so I think we eat a Brave Bird just fine. And we do have Friend Guard up, obviously. I think my opponent definitely goes for like Tailwind EQ here. I think that's definitely their best play. We get the protect off on Mouse, which is great. Oh, and we see another Brave Bird come out. Okay. Dude, that's still a lot of damage. Good news, though, is our opponent does not get Tailwind up here. Very interesting play by them there. The question is, though, do they headlong rush into the into the Annihilate slot here? They go for the Rock Slide. Interesting they don't go for the Earthquake there. I mean, they mustn't carry it, right? Annihilate eats that for breakfast. And now the good news is we do obviously have the speed advantage here. We have been hit twice now on the Annihilate. Ooh, and this is looking juicy for us. Obviously, we can always go for the other Drain Punch here, but I kind of want to protect just to see what my opponent is planning on going for. And then we'll look to just Super Fang the Great Tusk here. Because it could be a Terra Ghost coming out right now to dodge the Drain Punch, which is kind of what I expect from my opponent. They don't know what I have in the back. So going for something along those lines, I think is a really good play for them. And then obviously, potentially just getting off a Super Fang here is really, really important. Also, getting up another turn of Leftovers recovery is really good too for us. Because now my opponent is in a position, while sure our defenses are down, he kind of has to click Rock Slide or he's going to be hurting his own Chien-Pao. But interesting that my opponent does not go for a Protect play. Oh, okay, and that's where the Protect was. Very interesting. Are they going to go the Sucker or the Ice Spinner route? Sucker Punch. Okay, very good here, very good. The other really interesting thing too is I don't think my opponent realizes with that play how Follow Me works. So what we can actually do here is redirect the Follow Me into the Mouse, and he won't actually get the attack off if that's what he goes for here. So we can just go Drain Punch into Chien-Pao, and we can go Follow Me here. And you can see this +1 defense too on the Annihilate should do a lot of work for us. Obviously going into the later stages of this game, it is going to be very, very important. And also too, if I actually had to guess, this is probably Ice Spinner plus Sacred Sword, which means the only thing he can really hit me with is Sucker Punch. And he goes for the Terror. Have I just been outplayed, boys? Oh, okay, hold on. This is good. This is good. Because this puts us still in a position where not Great Tusk, sorry. Homeboy in the back can still do work. Oh, this is it's gonna be Protect EQ, isn't it? Oh, no? What's he thinking? Sucker Punch coming out? Yeah, that does nothing. I mean, we know we're faster than the homeboy on the right here. It's not sashed. We go back to full. This is really good. Is this going to just be like a headlong rush into the Mouse? And there it is. The headlong rush coming out there. That defense down. I'm +1 attack. This is really good for my Annihilate right now. Really, really good for Annihilate. Once again, though, you see the power of this core, man. Like, they had, like, Stab Brave Bird and everything, and, like, I'm still just in a really good position. Obviously, Chi-Yu here, late game 2, does look really good. I just want to make sure yeah, okay, and this is sick. I just wanted to make sure we basically weren't playing at a speed disadvantage here. Because obviously, he potentially could have brought something like a Flutter Mane in from the back and started launching Shadow Balls. But this is more than fine. We don't really need to go for the Tailwind here. Although I mean, yeah, we really don't need to do it. I think we bulk up and we just air slash the Sizzle here. We go for another bulk up just because obviously, you know, his whole team here is physical and he goes for the SD. It's going to be really good now too. I'm almost certain this guy either doesn't have Earthquake or he just, for some reason, never wanted to click it. But yeah, this should put our Annihilate into a really, really comfortable position going into the end of this game. And yeah, I'm pretty sure... Actually, I know my Chi-Yu is faster than both of his ones here. So I think right now our whole game plan should be just focused on getting that Sizzle out of here. Actually, do I need to focus on getting Sizzle out of here? I think splitting my attack is... I think we can just Rage Fist Protect here. I think this is fine. We just gotta play a smart endgame here because, like, Great Tusk, while it has the ability to threaten my my Chi-Yu in the back, obviously I don't want Chi-Yu to have to potentially like eat some chip and then die to a Bullet Punch, like if he goes for like some Protect play. So I'm happy, yeah. I'm happy just to play this slow, play it safe. I mean, there's the bullet punch. This is going to tickle. It didn't really tickle, but this should just pick up a very easy one-shot. Especially with the rock slide probably coming out now as well. This puts us into a really nice position. A crit headlong rush actually could be very problematic. And he goes for the CC. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this game is well and truly over now. The ape is just going to tear straight through my opponent's team. And dude, you see the power of that lefty's recovery too. We will just go for the drain punch. I believe he did show protect. Oh, I just clicked protect. I meant to click tailwind, but it doesn't matter. He cancelled. But this way, you gotta focus at all time. I'm telling you, don't slip up like I did just there. That could potentially cost you a game. But anyway, GG's to my opponent. Obviously a very scary team. I obviously big fan of Talon Tusk myself. And yeah, very, very cool team. Anyway, we'll go get another one, hey? Okay, Marco has got a very, very scary looking team here. MausApe, Chen Pao, Dina with a Ting Flutter. I almost want to go at him here with my own MausApe. I think that's the play. Got him with my own MausApe. We bring this homeboy in the back. That I think our own Flutter's good here. I think this is the play looking at my opponent's team. Obviously, theirs is like really, really scary. But we need to be able to just put the pressure on here early on. Oh man, this is scary. This all comes down to their lead. I do think MausApe leads really well into everything he has though. Because obviously we can redirect and set up bulk ups if it's something like slower. Okay, he goes his MausApe, I go my MausApe. This is great MausAping. So the question in a matchup like this is always, nah, it's just follow me, yeah. I want to redirect potential beat ups. And we also need to see whose MausApe is quicker, mine or his. Because hopefully he goes for the beat up Rage Fist and we just redirect both of that into our mouse hold while we get a bulk up. But if I had to guess, we're probably just going to trade bulk ups here. But learning the speed tier is going to be very, very important. Okay, my mouse goes first there. Doesn't mean they clicked follow me though. And they go for the follow me too. Okay, so my mouse looks like it's the faster of the two. And I'm guessing we trade bulk ups. Okay, my ape looks like it's faster as well. Okay, that's really important. That's really important. Drain punch into the ape. We always eat at least one there. And now I think we go for this. And we just go beat up into our own ape, right? Or is... No, I don't think we want to beat up our own ape here. I think we follow me again. I think we give him this if they want it. And then that allows us to get our Flutter main in to put some pressure on him. It does suck, obviously, we haven't set up our Rage Fists here, but this Drain Punch should hopefully pick up before he can do anything. And yeah, if we trade mouses here, this is really nice for us. Yep, okay, so we do have the advantage going into this mouse off here. A protect on my own mouse there would have been cool, but I couldn't really afford the beat up coming out there into a potential Rage Fist. So yeah, we'll take that trade any day of the week. Obviously, we have the advantage now. Okay. So I like Fluttermane's ability to put pressure on here, especially since we have the Rage Fist ready to go. We are Terra Steel on this set as well. Okay. What does our opponent go to here? I wonder if he's got his Power Knight in the back. Maybe Ting Lu in the back as well. Ting Lu will be annoying if it starts throwing off fishes into that ape slot, though. I'm not going to lie. But obviously, it does put us into a nice position where potentially, if it is Ting Lu, he can't Terra both mons. And then we can look to throw Shadow Balls into that Annihilate slot. It's the Qian Pao. Okay. Alright, so I do like going Terrifier bulk up here in front of these two, and then we just look to protect. Reason we're going Terrifier here is so that obviously the Rage Fist doesn't like really do any damage, and we're protecting because I have a funny feeling they're going to look to double that slot. I also need to see if my opponent is going to look to Terror the Qian Pao here, because obviously a Terra Ghost on this board is like not that great. Obviously it stops the damage coming out from the Dazzling Gleam, and then on top of that too, it just it's nice for my Annihilate to not waste an attack here or waste a turn. He's really thinking here. I'm thinking it's definitely going to be like protecting one, or terroring. So I Terra first, which means the Annihilate, sorry, the Qian Power doesn't Terra there. So now the question becomes, was he willing to give me... Now I think my Terra was actually kind of bad. There's no stacks on this Rage Fist. Yeah, there's no stacks at all on this Rage Fist. See what he's going to go for here. Goes the Throat Chop into the Flutter. That's good. Okay, so he's not running Sucker Punch either, which could be good for us late game. Unless potentially he's running Double Dark Stab, but we won't know that until we actually see it. Do we get to see a Rage Fist come out into the Flutter main slot here too? And he trades Bulk Ups. Okay. So this is fine now. This puts us into a good position where we can look to just start going like really aggressive into that Qian Power slot and just start looking to get our advantage up. So now we go into the Great Tasker. This is fine. That Terra obviously is a bit wasted there. I really do wish we just clicked Dazzling Gleam. I don't know what my opponent was thinking there. That was such a free Dazzling Gleam turn for me. Unless he's like Scarf Throat Chop. Like that's the only thing I could think of. But then even then, if I was Fairy Terra and I went Fairy Terra into Dazzling Gleam, then that's like just such a free turn for me what he just gave me there. So obviously we'll have to wait and see what he wants to do here. I'm hoping a potential Sucker Punch, but chances are he's not running Double Dark Stab. I just really hope he doesn't Terra Ghost this turn, because I can't really afford to attack that Annihilate until I know I'm safe to attack it, which means I don't really want to attack it unless it's specifically the Flutter main, sorry, hitting it. Ah, you're kidding me, man. It's gonna be Terra Ghost this turn, isn't it? Yep. Man, this happens every time. That was such a free turn for me just to attack, and he doesn't do it. Throat Chop into the Great Tusk is fine. Obviously, we miss our Drain Punch here, which does freaking suck. But it's okay. And my opponent does get the Rage Fist into the Great Tusk, is it? No, into my Annihilate. Okay, so that's good, though. He's just given us the boost to our Annihilate here. Do I potentially want to look at a Headlong Rush here into this? I'm pretty confident that we do live at least one Ice Spinner right now. And because of that, I want to double this. I'm pretty sure both my... Oh my god, this is sick. Okay, because both my Mons are faster than his Annihilate, right? So if this Headlong Rush puts him in range of a +1 Rage Fist... Sorry, a +2... Okay, I want to say this KOs, right? That's... I've got a stack on the Rage Fist and I'm +2 attack. He's only +1 defense. And we get it. Okay, that is huge. That is huge for us. That is a very, very important KO to pick up. Now, give me something I can heal off right now, please. Actually, do I need something to heal off? Lefty's kind of going crazy again. Okay, and it's the Power Knight. All right. So, with this board state, I'm pretty comfortable with my Flutter main in the back winning this game. So, we can just go like this, and we can go like this, and it's A-okay. Like, I'm pretty sure my Annihilate with +2 defense anyway is going to win this game, but having the Flutter main against the D-Knight obviously is like a really, really good thing for us to have here. So making sure we can get rid of this. I think we live one. Oh, actually, after the CC, yeah. So after the Headlong Rush, we're not living it. I think had we not Headlong Rush last turn, then we definitely could have potentially lived that. Rage Fist coming out is huge. Is he going to show us like an EQ, or is this going to be Outrage? Oh, the Stomping Tantrum. That's going to hurt. All right, this one is not over just yet. This is definitely not over just yet, boys. I think we have to go for the kill on D-Knight here with the Rage Fist. And then we Dazzling Gleam. Like, look, he might just win the speed tie here and kill us. But aiming I believe aiming the D-Knight here is always the right play. Because in a 1v1, we should be fine if it's power versus D-Knight. But potentially in a focus, sorry, not in a focus, potentially multi-scale could really hurt us here. Because I don't think, obviously he could go the E-Speed, like a Stomping Tantrum into E-Speed. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Because it didn't even do 50%, but I am +2. So I'm kind of thinking he's not banded. I'm leaning towards this being an AV's team. Sorry, an AV set. Oh my god. Wait, that crit? You're kidding me. Oh my god, he crits. I mean, I think, like, we still are fine here, I think, right? The Gleam should pick up. Yeah, okay. So, like, I think we still win this, unless we get one shot here by, like, another crit, but... Oh, wow, okay. Remember when I said the Chienpao couldn't 1v1 the, that Mon there? Oh my goodness, boys. Oh my goodness. That was wild. I can't believe he just crits there. That was, oh my god. He won the speed tie too. Like, Throat Chop would have killed my Flutter main. But in saying that, obviously, I feel like Rage Fist, based on that damage too, I believe that was inner focus. So my Rage Fist probably would have one-shot that at +3 there. So, yeah. Is what it is. GG to my opponent, man. That was, oh my god, that was scary there. That was really scary when he crit me. But look, Flutter main does what Flutter main does best. It cleans up. It is the janitor. So, yeah. GG my opponent. Thanks for the game. We'll try to get one more in, hey? Okay. All right. So what do we have here? A pretty aggressive looking team. Another Flutterfish combo with Tailwind, and then they've got the Power Hands. Okay, so what don't I want to see here? Oh man, okay, this is scary. Like, the issue here is they have the Tailwind advantage on us. Well, they have potentially the Fake Out advantage, right? So I kind of want to go MausApe once again. Stick to, you know, what we know best, I guess. And then I think Jug Flutter in the back is the play. Because I think what we need to do here is we need to let them potentially get up their Tailwind early, get rid of the Talonflame, and then we get our Tailwind up later and sweep. Because obviously if you look at their team, Dazzling Gleam does a lot of damage if I get to attack first. So that's going to be really important. And then we'll just go from there. I kind of really hope that we do see the Talonflame here on lead, but obviously we'll have to wait and see. It could, if Flutterfish on lead could be really scary. I would have to look at something like Terra Bulk Up plus Protect, and then from there I honestly don't know. I honestly do not know at that point. I guess I'd have to actually go for a kill if it's Flutterfish, right? Okay, sick. So this is kind of what we were actually looking to get here. So I think what we do is I think we bulk up here and then with Terra Ghost follow me. Do I want to go for this? Yeah, I think my opponent could look to just like fire off some Brave Birds here rather than going for the early Tailwind. And if that's the case, I want to make sure the Brave Bird doesn't go into the Annihilate slot. Obviously, too, the Fake Out plus Brave Bird did look really safe for my opponent. So, wanted to make sure that they can't get the Fake Out into the Follow Me slot here. We get that off, to be expected. Show me Brave Bird or Fake Out. Ah, damn. Have they gone for the... I wonder if this is like the SD hand set, right? Oh, we're actually still faster than the Iron Hands anyway here, which is really nice. Which means my mouse is also faster than the Iron Hands here. And they go the Drain Punch. Okay. So... I kind of really want to just do this here. Do I want to follow me or do I want to Super Fang? I think I have to follow me. Yeah, I have to follow me because of Will-O-Wisp here. Because my opponent could definitely be trying to just play this slow, right? Show me the Will-O-Wisp right now, baby. Oh, the Brave Bird. Okay. So that will pick up with the Rage Fist here, I think. Oh, that did not even get close to picking up. That is actually probably a good thing that that didn't pick up just then, though. Because it does mean now we can actually just fire this off into here. We go the follow me. It's most likely just a dazzling gleam coming out here, which makes me kind of wish I actually protected, because I just realized Fluttermane's faster than Talonflame, isn't it? So pray we live one. Oh my goodness, did he crit? He crits my ape through Friend Guard, man, and he crit Mouse. I was gonna say I feel like Mouse should have lived that, especially because we didn't see Life Orb damage just come out then. Dude, double crit. I actually liked that position too, but all of a sudden now we're in fucking pain, boys. Well, I guess this is the oh, the question now becomes, what does my opponent do here, right? I really need to call this correct. Does he go the Gleam, where we can live one? Or does he go the, Does he go the Gleam, or does he go the Shadow Ball? How many turns of Tailwind are left here? Is it one? Okay, it's one. Okay, this is good. Hold on, this is good. So now we just go Protect, and we go Protect, yeah? And then we can get our Tailwind up next turn, and then we can look to one-shot the Fluttermane here, right? We'll see what he does here. Because now I'm wondering if he's Spectre, if he's Sashed. Dazzling Gleam comes out. That's fine. Oh, dude, I think he's Spexed. Oh, is he Spexed? Because, like, the question is, if he's Spexed, right? Tailwind might be enough to win me the game. But I also don't really want to trade Tailwinds with a guy. Do I Snarl and risk the Speed Tide? Like, is that my best play? I just don't think Snarl KOs from this range, does it? I think we have to go for this KO. Pray he's like full offensive specs here. Because, like, trading Tailwind is fine as long as we kill Fluttermane, I think. The fact that he doesn't protect does make me think he's Spexed. And we got it. Okay. Okay, that is massive. That is massive. There's still a chance, boys. There's still a chance. We have our Protects up. We have everything we need. Brave Bird coming out is going to be good if we live, which we do. Boys. That is what we call Life Orb damage, I think. I think that is 1 HP too little. I think Life Orb does exactly 17 on this set. Wait, no, actually, what am I saying? It should be 15, right? We're always going for a Protect here, and we're always going for a Snarl here. And the reason we're going for the Protect is the Sucker Punch, but I don't think it matters at this point, right? He's just going to spam Sucker Punch. The friend he has in the back will take the KOs. Yep, okay. Now what I really need is like a double crit air slash here to win the game. Damn, it's so unfortunate, right? Because that double crit really hurts me. Like, looking at my opponent's team, Annihilate was actually so free into this endgame, which, like, sucks. Like, Annihilate was actually so freaking free here, man. I was gonna say, in hindsight, actually, going after hands was always better there. He's Terra Electric, wow, okay. We actually get the double protect, which is kind of funny. I'm really surprised he didn't just go for the wild charge that turn. That seems a bit counterproductive. Oh, we just got a triple protect. Oh shit. Somehow live this, Jugulus, please. Ah, damn Jug. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. Like, that double crit at the start really hurts me. Because we would have killed, like, we would have lived and killed Fluttermane that turn, and then it's like, alright, like, you know, the end game's still not fantastic, but at least having Annihilate alive for one more turn there, and then, like, potentially, you know, being able to stall out more stuff, not having the Fluttermane, like that turn, like, for example, like, where I Shadow Ball the Fluttermane, yeah? That could have been, like, a Moonblast into that left slot, or a Dazzling Gleam, right? So, I mean, look, it is what it is. You don't know what would have changed there, but oh well. Anyway, you win some, you lose some, boys. We get double crit. You know, it can't be helped. Anyway, of course, boys, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it means the world to me. I'm hoping by the time I wake up after uploading this, we are we're at 1K subs. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.